Hi folks, welcome to 44FattoFit. I just completed week 3. For those that are new to the channel, I am embarking in a 20-week weight loss challenge to turn my obese 44-year-old body from fat to fit. Each week, I give a detailed update on my progress, including my workout routine and my calorie analysis. So, week 3 is in the books, and I'm happy to say I'm 3 for 3. For the third consecutive week, I've managed to lose pounds. For week 3, I lost a total of 2.2 pounds. Without further ado, let's jump into the details. Week 3's workout routine is very similar to week 2. I start off my mornings with a light jog on the treadmill. For the past 3 weeks, I've been trying to improve my endurance, where I try to jog 10 minutes straight at a modest pace of 5 miles per hour without stopping. Now, the first 2 weeks I struggled a bit, where I needed to catch my breath, but I'm happy to say in week 3, I was able to run 10 minutes straight, 7 days in that week without needing to take a break. I know this isn't much of an accomplishment for many people out there, but for someone like myself who needed multiple breaks in week 1, it's certainly a big step forward. Furthermore, I've been tracking my recovery time. I do it a bit different. Immediately after my jog of 10 minutes, I slow down my pace from 5 miles per hour to 3.3 miles per hour. From there, I wanted to see how fast it takes for me to recover. Now, after my 10-minute run, my heart rate is usually at its high, about 172 beats per minute. And I wanted to track to see how long it takes before my heart rate comes down to about 130 plus beats per minute. Week 1, it took nearly 5 minutes. Week 2 was a bit better at 4.5 minutes. Now week 3 on the other hand, it only took 4 minutes. So my recovery time certainly improved, which means my endurance is also improving. What this means is that when I'm tired, I'm recovering faster this week than in week 1. And it shows, especially when I'm hiking up hills. Now that I'm able to run for a full 10 minutes, next week we'll up it to 12 minutes. Slowly but surely, I'm increasing my resistance according to my endurance level. If you haven't had a chance to check out my walk and talk series on this channel, please be sure to do so. I've got one that's titled Workout Routine, where I go over some of the key elements that I must have for my workout routines. So please check that out. As always, after a nice jog, I like to spend about 10 to 15 minutes stretching, making sure I loosen up my muscles to prevent any injuries. Plus, it's a great cool down process. At night, I really look forward to using iFit to help me on my nightly walks on the treadmill. As mentioned in my week 2 video, iFit is an internet-based interactive fitness application that includes a fitness coach that guides you through a series of exercises, including walking, running, cycling, etc. The programs make my walking go by so fast. I can't speak highly enough about the application. This week, I managed to get in 3 hiking sessions. Since starting 44FattoFit 3 weeks ago on YouTube, I wanted to include some additional segment on my channel that would allow me to speak with you more about how I feel during each of my weekly weight loss challenge. In one way, it's an opportunity for me to share with you my thought process through this challenge. Another is to add a different flavor to this channel. So, I thought, what better way to do this than to do what I call walk and talk? And if we're going to do a walk and talk, what better place to do it than during my hiking sessions? Well, that's about wraps up week 3's workout routine. let's take a dive into my calorie intake for week 3. Alright, so here in this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about my daily calorie intake on week 3. The blue bars are my daily calorie intake that includes or that takes in consideration of my calories burned through my workout routine. The green bar is essentially the average of my 7 days calorie. So in this case, I consume on an average of 1,530 calories per day. And then the red bar is my calorie intake goal. So essentially, I want to limit my calorie intake to be about 1,800 calories or less per day. And as you can see, for the week, I've been pretty good in a sense that I didn't go over my calorie goal, and the average is right along with my week 1 and week 2, 1,500 calories per day. So that's coming along very nicely. Here is my calorie tracker. It's a very simple Excel spreadsheet that I put together, and I track everything that I eat and drink per day, and I also include the calories that I burn to make up my total calorie intake for the day. So for the most part throughout the week, I've been pretty good about maintaining discipline. On Friday, this was a special day. I've been craving for a ribeye steak for the longest time, and I finally got it. And you probably saw that in the intro. You might ask, what is going on and why is there a steak in my intro? This is it. I had my favorite ribeye steak. And truth be told, if you did not include my my calories burned through my workout routine, which was 826, my total calorie intake would have been at 2,433, which was way over my 1,800 daily calorie goal. Let's take a look at what I ate that day. In the morning for breakfast, I ate oatmeal, which was about 400 calories. Oatmeal has been a constant staple for me as far as breakfast is concerned. I had a bagel sandwich, which was 629 calories. At night for dinner, I had a ribeye steak with vegetable and rice. That clocked in about 1,100 calories. So definitely heavy dinner. I did have a cup of grapes, which was about 104 calories. I had 2 cups of tea that night. I included a sweetener called agave to kind of sweeten up the tea, and that added an extra 120 calories. I did have a sugar drink. I usually drink what's called an honest tea, honest green tea. It's a bottle drink, bottle green tea drink with a tad of sweetener as well, and I like that very much. And that's sort of my substitute for Coca-Cola. Trying to drink less soda. Now the exercise, I did 3 exercise on Friday. I did a light jog in the morning, I did a hiking session, and then I did my nightly walk. So that burnt about 826 calories. So overall, even though I consume 2,433 calories for that day, I burnt 826 calories. So my overall calorie intake for the day was 1,607. As you can see, Friday, 1,607. So not too bad. Let's take a weekly progression on how I'm doing. So week 0, this is when I started. I was 207 pounds.
The yellow line here is the go. I like to weigh in at 177 pounds after my 20-week weight loss challenge. Week 1, I lost about 3 pounds, so I was 204 pounds, and week 2 was 201 pounds, and then this week was 199 pounds. So clearly it's a nice downward slope, and making some very good progress. For my attainment, so let's just kind of get some details. Week 1 I lost 3 pounds, week 2 2.6 pounds, week 3 2.2 pounds. So basically right now, my 20-week weight loss challenge, I am at 26% of my goal, which is very, very good. I've got about 17 more weeks to go. Obviously a lot can happen between now and then, but I'm very happy with the progress. My body feels good. I feel like I am functioning well, and so, all in all, I'm very happy with the progress.
What a wonderful week it's been. Before I let you go, I want to talk about some of the key takeaways I got from week 3 of my weight loss challenge. I do feel that I'm finally getting a better handle of my overall health. Now that's saying a lot compared to 3 weeks ago. My workout routine that I've been doing for the past 3 weeks is slowly becoming a habit. Now I don't usually think too much about my next workout, what I need to do, nor do I need to mentally prepare for it. I just simply do it. For example, in the morning, I know I'll spend 10 minutes light jog on the treadmill. At night, after dinner, I'll spend another 25 minutes to 30 minutes walking on the treadmill. And when the weekends come, I'll probably do 1 or 2 hiking sessions. Very simple, and I know what to expect. My dietary plans are also coming along nicely as well. I would say the biggest takeaway is how important it is to track my calorie intake and how much calorie I burn each day. I've been diligently for 3 weeks logging everything that I eat and drink, keeping tabs to make sure that I don't go over my calorie threshold of 1,800 calories per day. That way, there's no guessing where I'm at any point during the day. With that, with my calorie tracker at hand, I can always adjust my calorie intake. And that is my biggest takeaway from week 3. Well, folks, that's about wrap up week 3's analysis. I hope this was fun and informative. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you in week 4.